Hey, everybody, and welcome back to For the Booze.
What?
I know. For the Booze. I feel very weird. It is early.
You cannot. They just threw me off.
Your face.
It's because it's not what you normally do. So
I know
really
we don't normally record when it's so light out.
Yeah, it's early in the morning. But
yeah.
All right, well, this is your episode. I'm out of here. I don't even want to do this one. We're going to talk about, this isn't your normal episode.
It is not.
We are going to cover a topic that and I'm vowing today. We're going to talk about Cody and Satori again because
the saga.
Because something happened. I'm vowing, however, that after today, unless they legitimately prove to the world that they are doing something magical, I will not talk about them again. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I can't stand talking about them. I'm sure maybe in real life they're lovely people, maybe. But as far as like the controversy surrounding them, like I'm so tired of hearing and talking about them that this is the last time we are going to discuss them. The only reason that we're doing this is because Megan's making me. No.
All I did was bring up that we have done things thus far.
The only reason we're doing this is because of the video that came out.
Yeah.
The video where they were going to show the world that they're proving to everybody that they're really doing what they say they're doing. And we're going to watch this together. We actually haven't watched it yet.
We have not watched this yet.
I've seen parts of it just because I wanted to see what the video looked like because it's like a 3D video.
It's a 360 video.
Whatever. 360.
On a 360 camera, so you can like scroll around the whole
room. But not
like,
Jason Hall's 360 camera.
Yeah.
We had to.
That was the thing that I saw. That kind of was like, maybe we should, because he came out and was like, oh, the video went up. It was posted. And I don't know how long after, but it was shortly thereafter taken down on the internet.
Dude, it was like immediate.
And
well, because we waited, we were gonna watch it.
Yeah.
When it was supposed to drop, and then all of a sudden it just wasn't there.
Yep. And everybody was like, "Where's this video that they said was gonna happen?"
Well,
and it was posted, but now it's gone.
But what was even more confusing is that like it was Jason Hawes that put it up.
Yeah.
And then took it down, and then put it back up. And I wish, honestly, I wish we would have got to this like right after it happened, because there was like a beef going on between Mythos Paranormal and Jason Hawes over something that Mythos had claimed Jason said, but he then said he didn't say. I wasn't able to catch it all. It's all kind of disappeared now. But there was like this weird little beef going on. So that's been happening also.
Interesting.
I also discovered some pictures on another website that made me really think about this whole Cody Satori thing, and we're going to talk about that as well. But I thought maybe we could talk a little bit about how Cody and Satori view themselves, right?
Okay.
Because it's very confusing to me, the things that they say versus the things that they do, where they're like, we don't charge, we don't make money doing this, which we all know is not true. If you're doing
correct,
if you're doing it on TV, you're making money.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing it on the internet, you're making money.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing your parlor trick at a location that charges a cover, you're making money.
Absolutely. So, and you work there. You work there.
Yeah. Like, you are 100% an employee.
Yeah. You're telling me you do all these things and you go to this place every single day and you're a volunteer?
No.
Like, there's no friggin' way. No way. Absolutely not. I don't believe it.
No. No, they're getting paid. They're definitely getting paid.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm trying to find the website that I had located for them that kind of like gave an overview of, I'm guessing they wrote, and it's about their traveling museum. I wish I could find it. But it basically just explains like what it is and what they're doing. They're a traveling museum, but I found it. But if people know, like, if you've been into the paranormal for a while, they're not the original traveling paranormal museum.
Right.
They stole this idea from somebody. But they go by the paranormal couple.
Original. Very original.
And I want to read like what they wrote about themselves because I haven't read this and I'm curious, but it says,
okay.
Cody Ray Desbians and Satori Haas are paranormal investigators, researchers with the Atlantic Paranormal Society, or TAPS as we all know it, which was founded by Satori's father, Jason Haas, in 1990. After working together on a few TAPS cases, they found that they had a connection to each other like no other. Ooh. Cody and Satori found that when they are together, and only together, wink, wink, it seems that they have the ability to open a door to intelligently communicate with the other side. Already within that, now this website was already up before all this went up, so that's already a lie because everybody uncovered the video of Cody doing this by himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
like before he even met her.
That's a wild statement. Now, what makes their communication different than psychics or mediums is that the intelligent communication can be heard by others too. This ability has enabled both of them to gain better understanding of the other side and help bring messages to those in need.
Need for what?
I guess communication.
Okay, but they never know who they're tapping into, right? It's always a surprise.
And it's never. They don't need to be together. We know this,
right?
I'm surprised they didn't update this website.
Yeah. Probably would have been smart.
Well, yeah, because it's already been proven wrong. Cody and Satori are also the curators of the paranormal couple's haunted museum of objects, oddities, and curiosities. What started out as a few reportedly haunted items from clients grew into a large collection of objects from around the world. I'm reading this from my phone, so I have to keep sliding back and forth. Now, as Cody and Satori's names became more known to the public, their haunted collection began to expand. Today, the paranormal couple, quotes, has dedicated their time and care to those in need, both living and the dead. They are passionate about saving haunted objects from destruction and helping those who feel the need to rid themselves of said pieces. Together, Cody and Satori are now bringing their collection on the road to educate and inform others about haunted objects, trigger objects, and the care precautions that come with them. And this isn't... I really feel like... I'm not reading the rest of this. It's garbage. I really feel like if Satori's last name wasn't Haas and she wasn't Jason Haas's daughter, I truly do not feel like she would get any recognition whatsoever.
I don't either. I think that because her father is who he is and built his, quote, empire, if you will, in the paranormal world, that she just kind of slipped right on in there, you know? And if her and Cody, obviously, if it wasn't for her father, I don't think they would have met. But I don't know where I was trying to go with that, but
Way to stay on track.
I know.
Well, you know, they came on, and the other thing is, like, maybe her sister just has a little more integrity than her, because they were both on the show,
right?
As you know, like young teenagers, and it's just odd to me. I guess one of them felt like, well, you know, somebody's got to, you know, pick up the mantle from old dad here because he can't do this forever. But the problem with all this is that Ghost Hunters always, it came out and became this staple of like debunking and finding the truth. And so when you have his daughter just claiming the most outlandish stuff and not being able to kind of follow through with it, I think it really brings his authenticity into question.
Yeah.
Because he has really gone to bat for her. Like, he is fighting the internet for her
100%.
on this. Now, I will agree, like, people don't need to be like, kill yourself and die and stuff like that. That's too much.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's uncalled for.
In any situation.
Nobody should take it that far.
No.
But if the world is just coming out to her and saying, you're fake and you're a liar, that's not hate. That's not attacking. That's saying, hey, you haven't proven this to us, and your dad taught us all that you need to prove it to us. And it's also like he'll make these videos that he'll be like debunk, find the truth, but in the next breath he's like, but if you don't believe my daughter, keep your mouth shut.
Right.
Like, what do you want from us, Jason?
Like, this one or that one?
What do you want from us,
like,
Jason?
Take your pick.
You told us to question
For years now.
and now we're questioning, and you're mad at us. Like, what are we doing here? Honestly, the Cody Satori and Jason Hawes thing has really kind of like flipped me around on a lot of the paranormal that I once believed in. Because it's like I came up, my love of the paranormal came from Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson.
Yeah.
So Jason Hawes doing this and backing up his daughter, in my opinion, knowing that she's a liar, is really making me question everything that I have ever thought from them or seen or anything. And it breaks my heart because I wouldn't be sitting here today doing this podcast even if it wasn't for them.
Right.
So it's left me in, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way is the problem.
I absolutely agree with you.
He is rocking the paranormal community with all this garbage. Now, I said earlier, we're going to get to the Cody Satori video in the second half after we come back from a break, but we're just going to talk about a few things that have been on my mind about all this. Some of you people who have watched a lot of, I would call it more modern day paranormal, know who the Newkirks are. Okay.
Yes.
They are the original traveling paranormal museum people.
The demonologist couple, if you will.
Well, and the problem is that they did make a name for themselves, but they were never going to be able to get the success that Cody and Satori stole from them with their idea because of who Satori is.
Right. And they just kind of showed up on the scene. I mean, I'd say they've been around for quite a while, 10 years at least, I'd say. The Newkirks.
They've been around. I think they've been around longer than that.
Right. But then they, started coming on to these TV shows and things like that and, kind of stepped big into the spotlight. So I'm sure they were doing things like this beforehand.
They were doing a lot of videos, but I think even before that, they were doing other stuff. Like, they've done the Paranormal Museum. I don't know for how long exactly, but I'll go with you on this just because I don't know, but at least a decade.
Yeah.
Okay. But Cody and Satori stole that idea. And because of Satori's name, she really robbed them of that.
Agreed.
That was a very original, cool idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's very reminiscent of like old-timey, like traveling circusy kind of stuff, but it's cool, right? It's different. It's
like a traveling oddities museum.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
It's a traveling oddities museum. So, but they took that idea instead of like coming up with their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It really bothers me. It really bothers me that it has been brought up, but it hasn't been brought up enough. Like, I don't know why, but her faking this spirit communication thing by popping their toe joints and crap, that's not that shocking to me because I've seen the way that like the television side of paranormal has gone and even the YouTube side, honestly, where
even worse on the YouTube side, I feel.
Yeah, because it's like a lawless land. That's why you can kind of do whatever you want. But there was like a thing that really bothered me was that like we liked Portals to Hell, right? We liked Jack Osborne. He seems like a normal dude. Doesn't seem to him and Katrina, it never really seemed fake to me, only because it was never really super crazy. I mean, the show name itself would,
imply that it was.
Yeah. But it wasn't really, it was what you would think of in a haunting, right? You might catch like a breathy noise or, some clicks and clacks in the dark. It just all seemed very normal to me. Mm-hmm. What I would expect from a real world paranormal experience. And his sister, Kelly Osbourne. If you're around our age, you definitely know who she is.
Yep.
She, did a little bit of investigating here and there, and she became friends with Chip Coffey, the world's most beloved. Sure.
Leave my Chip Coffey alone.
Whatever. I like Chip. I don't think he's legit. But I saw this post about Kelly Osbourne come out where he was so proud of her for accepting her psychic abilities. How many people are psychic? How many people? Like, come on. It's like people saw that the paranormal thing was blowing up, so everybody jumped on board and was like, "Well, I'm a psychic, or I see ghosts, or I caught the most crazy paranormal evidence." It is. You guys are doing too much. That's why nobody can get away with it anymore. Back in the day, you could probably fake some stuff and everybody wasn't doing it, so it wasn't a big deal.
But now everybody and their mom.
Cody and Satori really screwed themselves by timing-wise.
Yeah. If they would have done this a while ago.
If they would have did this 10 years ago,
yeah,
they would probably be famous now. But it is what it is. But the thing that I had discovered was, I mean, I can't be the only one, but I haven't heard anybody bring this up. Cody and Satori come from Taps with Jason, and Taps had a crew, obviously, and some of their crew members split off and did their own shows. You had Amy and Adam that did Kindred Spirits. Yeah. Grant Wilson went off and did his own version of Ghost Hunters. Jason and all of them did Ghost Nation, but the groups, they kind of all split away and did their own thing. But the thing that I noticed while looking up stuff for this episode was I, again, am very upset about the whole Newkirk thing. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of looking back and forth at their web pages. And Jason Hawes, have you noticed Jason Hawes is really the only ghost hunter, trademark name, that has really come forth and fought the battle for Cody and Satori, saying that it's real?
Absolutely. He is the only one.
Well, it seems that maybe not the entire team feels that way, because if you go to the Newkirk's page, their stock photos on their website have Adam and Amy on it, which I think is an interesting concept, because none of them have come out and gone to bat for Cody and Satori.
Right.
So I don't know what that means. People from Ghost Hunters are never going to come out and be like Cody and Satori are fake, because just like I said about Jason earlier, it brings their integrity into question.
Absolutely.
But I do find it funny that you can find them on one, but not the other. Mm-hmm. So
when they all used to be one entity.
They worked together.
Yeah.
They were a team.
Yep.
And Amy was on there for a while.
Time.
She was on there a long time.
Yeah.
Adam came in later, but he was still on there for quite a while too.
Yep.
So I thought that was interesting. If you guys were looking for a story-based episode this week, you're out of luck. This is more just a discussion, because I just want to. This is the finalization of Cody and Satori. Unless they come out and show us indisputably that they are speaking to spirits, I will not talk about them again. I will not do it. I don't want to do it. It's a waste of time. They're playing games. It's kind of smart on their behalf, because the people who follow them will keep watching this, so they're gaining more and more traction. They're getting more and more money doing this.
Yes.
But,
even though they don't make money.
Yeah. Sure. Dude, there's just no way.
I know.
I wish I could find. I wonder if there's a way to look that up and see how much money they actually do make. I'm going to look that up right now. So I'm going to look up Satori's net worth, right? Because she's a TV person. So right there, you've lied about making money because you're online.
Yeah. Like there is no way that you can be on TV, whether it be your dad's show or not, be on YouTube, work at the Conjuring
Well,
House.
you're still
quote unquote.
You're still a
work
She
at the
still has an
Conjuring House.
IMDb
Right.
thing. So.
But you're still on like a TV list. There's no way that in doing your paranormal thing that you do to help people contact whoever it may be, because they claim they don't ever know who they're going to run into, but it always seems to be someone who is connected to the people that are in the room.
Yeah.
You know, they just kind of float over and they're like, oh, hey, you're with my people. There is no way that you are doing these things to help these people without knowing who you're going to be speaking to, but you know you're going to help the people that you're doing it for, and you don't make money. There's no way. Like, you're on TV, you're in front of a camera, it's on the internet. Like, get out of here. Come on.
Bro, I'm not trying to be mean, but I didn't know she was only 23.
Wow, really?
That's what this says. It says she was born in 2000.
Shut up.
Boy, I am getting up there. Jeez. I thought she was a little older than that. I can't really find how much she makes. Maybe she's not famous enough yet to have all her information on the internet. Apparently she's on TikTok too. But
anyways,
she's making money. You know, so this whole, like, I wish they just need to stop saying that. Anyways, we could ramble on and on.
Yes.
But I think we're going to stop here. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to watch this tragedy of a video.
Okay.
So we'll be right back after this.
And now, Boost Crew, back to the discussion episode.
Okay. So, all right, we've got the video loaded up, and the very first thing, it's a 360 video. We're going to talk our way through this thing. It's not very long. This is how we're going to end this episode. It says, Cody and Satori, 360. This is in no way me pushing anything or any view. I was not there. This was not my equipment. I'm sharing what I was given. Hashtag you decide. It's hard to read because it's in 3D, so I have to get up and walk around with my phone.
Yeah, so if no one ever has seen a 360 video, basically, if you're watching it on...
Who hasn't seen a 360 video?
I'm just saying, if just in case, if no one ever has, you're watching it on your phone, and you basically can move look around the entire room by
VR.
moving your phone. Yeah.
It's like VR without a headset.
Yeah.
It's a video, and
it's actually pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It is. This is definitely not a high quality 360 video, because the parts that I've seen, it's pretty grainy, honestly.
Is it? I've seen like the 5-second clip that when we sat down.
It's not great quality, which was something that Jason had actually come out and said something about. I think he said he wanted to redo this, but using his equipment, because he had like high quality 360 cameras.
Uh-huh.
Which, this is another thing that I find extremely weird, is that this isn't Jason Hawes' gig, right? It's his daughter, which I get he's sticking up for her, but he's the one posting this video. Why didn't they just post this video?
Right,
or
right,
why
right,
didn't
right,
they
right.
just put it somewhere else to have a channel that they've been on posted or something? I don't know, their own channel. I don't know. This is just another thing that shows me that they're just kind of riding the coattails of Daddy Jason.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually trying to find...
I know you are. You've got to turn your volume down.
I know.
Now
sorry.
people are going to find out how bad podcasters we are.
I was watching a house flipper video, okay?
Sorry. You know what? This is for our Patreon. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Jason Hawes' post that he posted after the video came out.
Yes, I know.
And after he took it down.
He might have taken that down. He took a lot of stuff down after his little beef with Mythos Paranormal.
Ooh, maybe.
So if you guys don't know who that is, you should watch his videos. I think he's British. He's pretty funny, and he is like a lot of YouTubers are making videos still about Cody and Satori, but a lot of them have kind of backed off.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the first one that actually kind of like called them on what they were doing being fake. And he is relentless. He will not give up. And what he said about it made a lot of sense. And he said, you know, why would he give up when they're still faking people and they're not stopping? Like, he's not going to give up until they either show us that it's legit or they admit that they're fake. And that's fair.
Right.
I think Mythos Paranormal, if you ever hear this, you're the man for this, honestly. Like, you keep going. Don't let them get away with this. Like, do your thing, because they are giving people false hope. Doing something where they are just straight up lying to people.
Absolutely.
So you keep it going. Are you done yet?
No, I can't find it.
All right. Well, he didn't. There was a post by Jason Hawes that says, you know, like this wasn't his equipment. You know, that he was just kind of secondhand giving us this for his daughter. But I do remember it saying something about he wanted to kind of redo this or remake this with his equipment, with him being there. But
right, which led me to think that they were going to redo it with his equipment.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
And that would be the video that came out.
But it's not what we got.
But now it's back up and it's the original video. He just said, this is not my equipment.
Exactly.
But went into, again, I'm so proud of my daughter.
I don't know why he would have made that post and not did it. Another good few things to point out here is, I don't know if they talk about it in the video, but it's being done at the Conjuring House, for one.
Right.
They're sitting up on chairs on their knees, basically, with their shoes off. The only people in the room are the lady who owns the Conjuring House and the guy filming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a few problems with this.
It looks like they're in an attic.
They're in the Conjuring House attic.
Yeah.
The problem with this whole setup is there's no objective party. There's no sweep of the house.
There's no like live feed of anywhere else in the house, the floor beneath it, anywhere other than the 360 camera in that attic.
And the issue is we don't know if there's people below them. We don't know if there's a device in the room. They really thought that we would just accept this as good enough when a third party, an objective party, like one of these debunkers going there that knows what to look for, or at least has an idea of what they could look for, was not included. Which means that this could be sound added in. This could be a device in the floorboard. This could be somebody on the floor below them with a broomstick.
Yep.
How do we know? Why not do it outside? You know, I feel like that actually would have made it better.
Agreed.
Do it outside.
In the debunking spirit, this is nowhere near
You can't.
proving anything.
This is 100% debunkable before we even hit play. Because just based on the setup.
So it's a 360 camera in an attic set up. They are on two chairs, kneeling, like the chairs are back to back. They are both kneeling on the chairs, holding hands like they normally do, without their shoes on.
Yeah, but it's
that's it.
It's a climate that is controlled by them and them alone.
Right. In the place that they quote unquote don't work.
That they definitely work. But that's the problem is it's completely controlled by them. Mm-hmm. And which we already knew this is how it was going to be. We already knew that they wouldn't do this unless they could control the narrative, and that's what they've done here. But I don't know why they did this, because the debunking community has already shown them that, like, this is not something that they were going to accept. I don't even know why they bothered.
Right.
I don't even know why they bothered.
Right. Like, oh, we're going to do it. Just kidding, we didn't do it.
No, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it the way we want to do it, and you have to accept it. Because I will bet you right now, this won't happen again. They won't do this again. And they'll be like, we did what you asked and you still don't believe us.
Right.
No. You half-assed it like you've done every other step of the way. And you put it into your own hands once again and didn't leave any room open for a discussion or bring... You really need that objective party. That's really what's important. They could... All right. In all honesty, they could have done their technique, I'm throwing up air quotes here, in the same way they do shoes on in the Conjuring house, but bring in a debunker. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bring in a debunker who's going to get down and look at their feet, who's going to say, okay, that's what's happening. Now take your shoes off. Yeah. Right?
Like live.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because, and I would like it to be somebody like Beardo or Side-Eye
Guy. Or
Mythos Paranormal, or these guys who have been calling them out. But
bring
they didn't.
Shape in there.
But they
bring them all in there.
But they didn't do that because they know that they can't control that scenario. They can't pull off the stupid stuff that they normally would.
Right.
Because it's not going to be overlooked by everybody if they have somebody who's calling it out as they go. Mm-hmm. So I say, let's go ahead and unlock my phone and let's get into this video and let's just do this. And we're at the title screen now. And it's just what we already read to you.
Well, we're excited to see what comes through today.
Oh, good luck.
Good. All right, we'll
Thank
see you in a minute.
Is there a way you could slide the chairs further down? It's just like you're so close, I can't get the whole body in.
So my question is this going to be a thing where we don't want to cut the tape, right?
I'm not, no.
I don't want to cut.
That's not
as much as we
that.
can.
We'll do another session inside after.
Okay.
Away from them.
That's fine. Just let it be known that woman in the house over there, she's very kind.
I'm
I want
recording the
raw
whole time.
footage. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so we're going to.
Keep going.
Yep.
Ow. Just
What
me
shit?
saying ow. If any.
First off, I want to correct myself. It's not the lady who owns the Conjuring house. I don't know who she is. It's just some lady holding a camera. But just trying to be fair. I thought it was. It's not.
And right now they are not in the chairs. They are standing up in front of the chairs. So they are still standing. And I think they're going to start standing maybe and then move to the chairs.
Possibly. I don't know. But the fact that the Conjuring owner is not in the attic, where is she?
Good question.
Yeah, exactly.
And they said goodbye to somebody who walked down the
I'm going
stairs.
to ask for you to come back, okay? Have you been waiting for us? No, you haven't? Can you try to be a little extra loud for me? I know that's hard. If you can. Okay, we'll see what you can do, okay? We'll work. And try to take our energy as much as you can, okay? Thank you. That was a bit better. See, we're going to do this together.
Why does she talk to them like they're preschoolers?
I don't know.
It bothers me.
Like to all of them.
She talks to spirits like they are preschoolers or babies. It really bothers me. I mean, that's probably just me nitpicking, but it's just something that really bothers me. Just have to throw that out there because as soon as she started doing it, my skin crawled.
That's fair.
Okay? So we're going to try some really strange things. We're going to, you see how our feet are out? Kind of strange considering we're in a barn. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. We just wanted to confirm that you can talk to us this way. If you could make any noise you know how while we're doing that, we would appreciate it, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Can I ask, is it okay if we also try something where our feet aren't touching the ground at all? Okay, you'd be comfortable with that?
Look a little strange.
It'll look strange. Okay, just to try. Are you walking? Hello?
Well, we need you here to do the experiment.
We need you in the room. Is that okay? Can you be a part of it with us? We won't do anything to you, just us. We're going to ask you to keep doing what you're doing, okay? Okay, sounds great. So we're going to kneel on these chairs, okay? Do you have time for us right now?
It'll just be right here.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, now you want to switch sides so they see the other side of us now?
Okay.
Ow.
Please be careful. Those chairs will fall in. I figured that out, so be careful.
All right, I'll just stay towards the pipe.
This is the strangest thing we've ever
It
done.
is.
So I want to point out a few things. One, the noise is nowhere near as loud as it normally is. Have you noticed that?
The knocking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that thump that we're used to hearing in their videos.
The like deep thump. It's a very light, like.
And the second thing I noticed is the door is open. Why is the door open?
What door?
There's
Where?
a door down here at the bottom of the stairs
Oh.
that you can see is
And
open.
they said they were in a barn, so it might not be the attic of the Conjuring
Yeah.
house, just a barn on the property or something. I don't know.
Possibly, but the only reason I'm bringing this up is because is there somebody standing outside maybe tapping on the floor?
Or on the doorway or the stairs or something.
Well, because if you think about it, the noise isn't as loud. And why is the door open?
Mm,
Is it so somebody down there can hear what they're saying and respond to it?
maybe.
And this is why you need that objective party
Yeah.
there, because that,
Yep.
if you're filming, all right, so like when we record,
Mm-hmm.
we come down here, we shut the door, we make sure the house is quiet,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the basement.
Yep.
Why would they
Leave
go?
all these elements open.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It like we can hear cars going by and everything. Why would you do this? What are you hiding? What are you masking? To me, that's you're doing a couple things. You're masking sounds in the room with the outside sounds, and you're leaving the door open. It's almost like so somebody can hear what you're saying,
Which would be where that other person would come in to curb these questions.
it just seems very very odd to me. All right, we'll get back to it, but I just had to point that out because I thought it was very strange.
And now they've gotten onto the chairs.
Yeah, they're on the chairs now. We're just, just listen to them communicate. I mean, this is groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking.
Oh, my feet are gross.
Sorry, it's ground tapping.
Are you still here? Can you do that noise 3 times
Car.
after this metal wagon moves by? 1, 2. Wait for the wagon.
The metal wagon, these people are dead, not stupid.
Right.
If they have been around and they're around enough in this area, don't they know what a car is?
Mm.
Not to mention,
And they're so intelligent that they can speak to you,
but they don't know what a car
but
is.
they don't know what a car. It's a metal wagon.
And cars have been around since the early 1900s. What? This is next level stupid. If I'm being, I have to be blunt here. It really is stupid. It's theater. This is theater. That just really made me mad. This metal wagon. What are you talking about?
How about you close the door in a controlled environment?
But that's another issue, right?
Yep.
Close those windows. Close
Yep.
the door. It's springtime. It's not summer. You'll be fine for the 10 minutes you film this. 10 minutes in New England. I'm from New England. It's not that hot. It's probably kind of nice up there.
Yeah.
And you're in t-shirts and shorts. Anyways, this is making me mad.
3. Okay, can you do 2 more as fast as you can? We got 2. Okay, so that confirms it's not us touching the ground.
We showed the bottom of the chairs, right?
Yeah, we show the bottom of the chair. I'm literally
It's not
hiking
them
up my
touching the
shorts
ground.
just-
Guys, whoever's
Can you
outside the
ask
door.
If, I eventually get around to it, is this someone we talked to before in the house? Or?
You know 1 for yes, 2 for no, right? Okay, good.
Another thought I had is the windows are open.
Mm-hmm.
It's a barn.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a skyscraper. What if somebody's out there on a ladder?
Yeah.
Tapping the side. The thing that's throwing me off the most is how quiet the taps are in comparison to how they normally are.
Right.
Why is this so different all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I think there's either somebody at the bottom of these stairs or there's somebody outside this window. We don't even know what the outside of this building looks like. What if there's a deck that wraps around and there's like a deck right there by the window?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Again, I'm from New England. I've seen stuff like that. So how do we know? How do we know? This is so pointless. They're just doing this for their own ego. I'm going to have to check the view count on this when it's over.
So Do you recognize us from a previous time we were here at this location? Can you come back? Please?
Okay.
Good. All right. Do you recognize us from a previous time here? I need your answer as loud as you can. Yes. Okay. Can I ask what your name is? Your first name? Okay, ready? Sorry, this is like really hard to keep my balance, so bear with me if I fall off the chair. A, B, C. I'm gonna restart. A, B. Okay, thank you. See, it's hard with the wagons. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, L. Bill?
Bill?
Bill. Okay. Not the Bill we know. Another Bill. Do you have a last name that we could find out? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I sure did.
Does she not know the alphabet?
It looked almost like a cut, like a fade in and a fade out.
It was
Super quick, like.
she skipped letters as the camera was fading out.
And as we're watching this, it's a 360 camera. We keep
Stationary.
Yep, we keep having to adjust the camera because it's like almost
Drifting.
like it's drifting and sliding on its own because we have to keep adjusting the screen to keep them centered.
And another thing is at the very beginning of this, when she says, "Can we ask your name?" and she goes A, B, C, D. Let me start over. A, B. Oh, B. How did you know to start over? I've really had enough of these people, man. I don't know, man. There's like 4 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to get through it, honestly. This is killing me.
W, X, Y, Z. Did I pass it? Okay. I'll restart. Bear with me. I'm sorry if I go fast. A, B, A.
Speak up, Satori.
I really missed
they
it
can't
then.
hear you outside.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, T, A, B, C, D, E,
She didn't
F,
forget the alphabet
G,
that time.
H, I, H,
H. Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F, E, E. How many more letters?
One.
One. So we have F-A-T-E. No, F.
I thought there was an H.
Oh, F-A-T-H-E.
If Cody can hear better, how come he's not talking?
Right. It's always her. And he keeps looking at the window or towards that window door area.
You don't say. It's almost like it's really hard for whoever is responding to them to hear them.
Mm-hmm.
with all those metal wagons going by.
Again, a third party would have been great here.
I think there is a third party. I just think they're outside. I think that's who's. I think that's why he's looking over there.
I know.
Because he's like, why aren't they hitting the mark?
He keeps looking like over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. There's somebody outside that window.
Mm.
I thought it could be down by the door, but I actually think it's outside the window.
I think the door would make more sense. They can't hear him.
I don't know.
Farther
I mean,
away,
if
it's
you're,
like downstairs.
I mean, possibly, but there's somebody outside either way. And I think that's what he's looking at. Is I think he's upset because they're missing the mark. That's wild. Good job, guys.
A, B,
Father. His father.
Oh.
Bill the living
Bill Senior. Bill Senior.
Your Bill who owns this house's father? Is your name also Bill?
Good guess.
Mm.
William, Bill.
Okay. Did you want to say anything to him? Or are you just checking in on everything?
Beyond the
You're just
grave,
checking
he's
in.
like, stop lying about
Probably
me.
went
We look really strange, don't we? Really strange, I know.
Well, I don't know if you remember me, but I was at your house with your son.
So now we know for a fact that there are edits in this.
Yep, they bleep things
Okay.
out.
Nice to be back with you. Thank you for stopping in today
That's an issue.
speaking to us.
Mm.
Now
We appreciate it.
they just messed up and now we know it's been
Are you
edited.
spelling?
So there
Are
goes
you spelling?
all of the validity of this video
We
out the
haven't had
window.
the pleasure of meeting you, but thank you so much for being here.
And how come the
just
camera
crossing
hasn't
our paths like
autofocused
that.
again?
Do what?
How come the camera hasn't autofocused again?
That was really weird.
Well,
Like really, really weird.
a skip in the alphabet by her with the blur out in the video, and it hasn't happened again, even though the camera is steadily moving.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they bleeped out his voice. This video is edited.
100%.
I'm wondering how much of this video is edited.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree. I think there may have been a cut in there. The bleeping of the voices. There's somebody outside. There's something going on here.
Oh, obviously. Obviously.
Doesn't get more real than this, everybody.
Your son's an amazing guy. Amazing. And we're so thankful he let us use his location for this.
You did good, man. We love Bill.
Another edit.
You do too? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Okay.
Stop faking.
How many words?
Hello?
Now they're just sitting there.
Today was he just walking? I'm like gonna fall
still here?
backwards.
There's a lot of bait and
Alright,
switch
great.
going on here.
We'll take a break. If there's any spirits that can hear us, we're gonna try a couple more things, okay? So if you're around, we'd appreciate it, but we're gonna take a minute, okay?
Huh.
Thank you.
So this is about the end of the video.
Alright, careful you don't fall on your face.
They're getting down
I
off the
shut
chair.
down record now.
Okay,
And that was the end of the video.
Interesting that they said that they were going to do a few more things and the video ends.
Yeah. That was just it.
I think maybe they were having a hard time with the people outside.
That was something. That was something.
That's their response to "we'll show you that we're real."
Right.
That is ridiculous.
That's a slap in the face to anybody wanting that proof.
That's ridiculous.
Honestly.
So
I mean, I could have cared less. I already had my opinion.
I'm
but
not going to hit the button to say, is it real? Because it's not. It's not real.
No.
It's fake. And until they bring out a group of people who disagree with them to be a part of this, they will continue to be fake. And look, we say this all the time. You listeners, you believe what you want. If you think they're real, by all means, go for it. Listen to
Absolutely.
them. But I refuse to believe that what they're doing is legit. I could do the same thing. I do it all the time, as a matter of fact. I stand behind my chair and I pop my toes on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. I do it all the time. They just won't. They didn't even video the outside of the building.
There is nothing other than the exact thing that they set them up to do going on. There is no disproving of anything around them.
Nothing.
There's no disproving of the building, the amount of people there. There is no documentation of anything.
Nothing. So believe what you want to believe, but this is where we are, and this will be the last time I talk about them. I will not cover them again. I'm sorry for the late episode. It was just a weird weekend. Everybody's been really tired. I've got allergies really bad too, which is weird. But I am working on a big episode for next week, which it might be a 2-part or possibly a 3, just depending on what I can find.
Okay.
It's a topic I've been wanting to talk about since the inception of the show.
Oh, I know. I remember. Okay. Now I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something I really want to do.
Yep.
So I guess that's where we're going to leave it this week. Where can they find us?
They can find us on Instagram at @forthebooze_podcast and on Facebook at For the Booze.
You can also find us on YouTube at For the Booze and X Twitter For the Booze. I went ahead and I changed everything to just For the Booze. I was able to do it.
Good.
Also, if you'd like to join our Patreon, we have a $1, $5, and $10 a month tier. And a shout out to Joe Mattern, our Patreon. We only put out that post because of you, my friend.
That is
so.
The truth,
This
our general producer.
This episode will be coming out probably later this evening, but Joe, you will be able to get this probably within the next hour or two. So
yay, recording on the same day.
Yeah. This is just going to be an unedited episode. It's just something that we wanted to discuss, and you're just going to get the raw version of us. And,
That's right.
So also, if you have a listener story you'd like to share and have us read on the show, or you have a location suggestion or even a group suggestion or any kind of suggestion at all, forthebooze12@gmail.com, and we will we'll do that. We'll do it. We've done every suggestion that's been sent in. We've done.
And if you also are a paranormal team or have some friends of yours that might be and are maybe interested coming on for an interview or anything like that, we're also open to do that. We've done a few of those, and I kind of miss it. They were fun.
Yeah, they are fun.
I like it.
It is. It's a good way to, get your group name out there to some people, maybe get some new watchers.
That's right.
Whatever.
And we get to find some new friends.
Yeah.
So we love that.
We've met some cool people along the way, but I guess this is where we're going to end it.
I think so. So thank you, everybody, so much for listening, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye. These people better not try to talk to me after I'm dead. I'll be mad. I know what a car is.